Why is it so difficult for us to break our bad habits? Habits are controlled by a part of the brain called the basal ganglia, which helps automate repeated behaviors. When you perform an action repeatedly, like eating chips while watching TV, your brain creates a neural pathway, and over time, that pathway gets stronger, making the habit automatic. Bad habits are tough to break because they're tied to dopamine, a reward chemical in the brain. And every time you engage in a bad habit, like eating junk food, your brain gets a dopamine hit, reinforcing the behavior and creating a cycle of craving and reward. This makes the bad habit feel good in the moment, even when you know it's not good for you. So breaking these habits is hard because it requires you to rewire your brain. But you see, the brain doesn't distinguish between good and bad. It simply strengthens pathways for anything repeated, especially if there's an emotional or immediate reward. So knowing this, to break a bad habit, it's not about starting something completely new. What's best is to pair a good new habit with an existing routine, like picking up some nuts instead of chips when you're watching TV, or go for a walk instead of scrolling on your phone when you're stressed. What's important is you focusing on small, consistent changes and sticking to them. And the good news is, once you establish good habits, they are just as difficult to break.
Yes, you can transform your bad habit to good habit. Your brain don't know difference between good habit and bad habit. You transform small step by small step your habit and your bad habit to good habit. And with time, your brain transform these two habits. Yes,